Kaleb Cooper. The arguments with Clarkson are real, now the camera crews just walk off. If the last outing for Clarkson's farm was about the battle between Diddley Squad and West Oxfordshire District Council, its third series offers a new conflict, the proprietor versus Kaleb Cooper. Jeremy Clarkson's latest scheme is to split his 1,000 acres between them to see who can generate the most dosh. The inevitable bickering will, no doubt, prove to be another ratings success for Amazon Prime, and much of that is down to the affable 25-year-old Cooper. He is the undisputed breakout star of the show, and has published a best-selling book, recently finished a live stage tour and attracted 2.3 million followers on Instagram. His success is such that he tells me, "I get naked pictures every now and then on a Saturday. Women or men, both. I think everyone's drinking at 8 o'clock. Not bad going for a chap who got a nosebleed when he once had to stray 9 miles from his hometown." I meet Cooper in Clarkson's manager's office, where the walls are adorned with magazine covers, Top Gear mementos. One is signed, U Big C, S. and a certificate of Clarkson's honorary doctorate of engineering from Oxford Brookes University. We talk about the fractious relationship between Clarkson and his yokel, which is at the heart of the program. Cooper tells me that the pair are pally texting each day and going for regular pints at the Checkers in Chipping Norton, or the Swan and Ascot Earl, both near to the show's location, but the squabbling is real. If I'm wrong with Jeremy, I'm not admitting that I'm wrong. Bugger that, says Cooper. The viewers probably only see about 30% of the arguments, he adds. The cameras stop, and then all of a sudden we're still arguing. Even the camera crew now just walk off. In the new series, another scuffle, not involving Clarkson, occurs when Cooper finds an interloper on his land, Andy Cato, half of 90s electro outfit Groove Armada, who now runs a rewilding business with ex-TV and radio presenter George Lamb. I later hear Cato calls Clarkson, Peter Pan with a rosé belly. Cooper has drilled that field every year for 8 years, I've sprayed it, I've combined it, so therefore when someone else goes in and drills my field, I get very annoyed. I wasn't impressed, he says, a feeling he makes no attempts to hide in the show. But at the same time I can see the logic of what they're trying to do, with regenerative farming. Even if I don't agree with it. Naturally, Cooper is very aware of the difficulties that farmers have faced in the past 18 months, where record-breaking rainfall has battered production and bottom lines, and frankly robbed many of a way to spend their days. 3 of his peers are struggling badly, he says. One told him the other day that he felt like shooting myself. Cooper went round right away for a cup of tea, then called him the next day, and the next. Just talking, asking that one question a day is a lifesaver, I think. He is well aware that if he couldn't farm, my mental health would be really bad. I think farming saved me as a person from a young age, so therefore I probably owe my life to farming. Cooper is pleased that the show breaks down just how much farming costs, and how little help is offered by the government. In this series, he heads to number 10 to meet Rishi Sunak and leaves thoroughly unimpressed, although he does admire the Prime Minister's hair. They talk in a scripted text, he says of politicians. If I go to 10 Downing Street and a politician says, "I'm going to do this," you know for a damn fact it's never going to get done. He would like to see less reliance on cheap imports, and more support for growers. If we continue to produce less of our own food, and another pandemic and global conflict hits, what happens? England's at war with itself. Cooper, who began selling eggs aged 13, has had his life transformed by Clarkson's farm, both in terms of his profile and in bringing his net assets to £338,000. Still, he maintains nothing has changed. A trip to the NTAs last month was pretty given he thought he was attending the National Tractor Awards, and not the National Television Awards. It's hard to tell how much of this is shtick. Cooper is clearly no fool, his cheerful ignorance often employed for laughs during our conversation, as in the show. He is certainly smart enough to stay out of the various skirmishes. The new series, filmed in 2022, shows the farm's restaurant being closed down following a row with local planners, and Lisa Hogan, Clarkson's partner, being rapped on the knuckles for selling goods, an avalanche of branded candles and chutneys from outside the stipulated radius. Cooper says he doesn't like to get involved in such things as, "I don't really understand all that stuff," but thinks the council can't back down now because they know they've messed up. The show portrays them as bureaucratic in the extreme. Did they want to make an example of Clarkson, or are residents tired of having their country lanes clogged by diddly squat tourists from around the globe? The barn is covered in graffiti left by visitors from Florida, Denmark and, Leicestershire. Cooper plays this down. I still walk around Chadlington, the nearest village, and no one ever shouts abuse at me, no one ever comes up with a pitchfork. Despite having his own business, Cooper is not close to owning land himself. Everything's through the roof, and I don't want to move away from the place I love most. It is frustrating, he adds, to be priced out of his hometown, from the land he tends for 18 hours a day. That's why I'm so busy doing everything possible to get to that dream of buying a farm. I'm going to do it one day. All of Cooper's thoughts are about money, and how to make more of it. He was recently told to jot down the business ideas that keep him awake. On one occasion, it ran to 7 pages. Clarkson has called him, easily the most entrepreneurial person I've ever met. Does he feel successful? I think I'll feel like I made it when I've bought a farm, he suggests. At that point, I can actually relax a little bit and spend a little bit more time with family. He has a fiancée, Taya, and 2 children, 2-year-old Oscar and Willa, 10 months. Cooper is unsure where this drive comes from, though the raised eyebrows of others have played their part. All my life I've been told that you can't do that, whether it be school, the tour, owning a farm. I'm going to do this to prove you all wrong. Nevertheless, he doesn't know what's next, with the state of agriculture a constant concern. I want to say that I've got a future in farming, but is there a future in farming? I suggest some other alternatives. Hollywood, I haven't got a passport. A waxwork at Madame Tussauds, what's that? He has recently grown to like the idea of setting up a contracting business in Australia, one of his jotted down 3 a.m. thoughts. It is some way to go for a man who has never taken a train, scary, but Cooper's farm down under would surely be Amazon gold dust. I've got to get brave enough to do any of that, he mulls, at once excited by, and terrified of, the prospect. But, it's in my mindset. Clarkson's farm fans say, can't wait, as show, issues, exciting season 4 update. Fans of the hit series Clarkson's Farm are ecstatic after receiving thrilling news about the much-anticipated season 4. The Amazon Prime show, which follows Jeremy Clarkson's amusing yet insightful journey as a farmer at Diddley Squat Farm, has issued an exciting update that has left viewers counting down the days for its release. Official update on Season 4. Jeremy Clarkson recently revealed that filming for Season 4 has been completed. The announcement came alongside behind-the-scenes updates shared by the production team, confirming that post-production is now in full swing. This means that fans can expect the new season to be available for streaming as early as mid-2025. Adding to the excitement, Clarkson himself shared a light-hearted remark about the challenges and hilarities captured during filming. This season might just be our most chaotic yet, he teased. Behind-the-scenes sneak peek. Fans were treated to an exclusive look at the upcoming season when an unofficial fan account shared behind-the-scenes footage on social media. The clips showcased Clarkson and his crew tackling farm work, dealing with livestock, and managing the often unpredictable British weather. These snippets have fueled speculation about what the new episodes will bring, with viewers expressing their excitement online. One fan commented, "Can't wait for Season 4. The show is a perfect mix of comedy and real farming struggles." Another added, "Jeremy and the team are brilliant. This update has made my week." Expansion of Clarkson's farm universe. In addition to Season 4, Clarkson has confirmed that the series will continue with a 5th season already in production. This news assures fans that the beloved series has a bright future ahead. Clarkson mentioned that the upcoming seasons will dive even deeper into the complexities of modern farming, offering more laughs, lessons, and moments of reflection. The impact of Clarkson's Farm. Since its debut, Clarkson's Farm has resonated with audiences worldwide, shedding light on the often overlooked challenges faced by farmers. The show's humorous yet heartfelt approach has sparked conversations about sustainable farming and rural life, making it more than just a source of entertainment. Fans eagerly await the official trailer for Season 4, which is expected to drop in the coming months. Until then, the updates and teasers are keeping the excitement alive. Stay tuned for more developments on Clarkson's Farm and the hilarious adventures of Jeremy Clarkson and his crew. Kaleb Cooper, the breakout star of Amazon Prime's Clarkson's Farm, has become a beloved figure due to his candid demeanor and dynamic interactions with Jeremy Clarkson. Their on-screen disputes are genuine, with Cooper revealing that only about 30% of their arguments are shown, and the crew often stops filming as the debates continue. Beyond the show, Cooper has experienced significant personal growth. He has authored a best-selling book, completed a live stage tour, and amassed over 2.3 million Instagram followers. Despite his rising fame, he remains dedicated to farming, emphasizing its importance to his mental well-being and expressing concerns about the future of British agriculture. Cooper's commitment to farming is evident in his daily routines and his support for fellow farmers facing challenges. He has been proactive in addressing the mental health struggles within the farming community, highlighting the significance of regular check-ins and conversations. In the latest series, Cooper confronts new challenges, including an unexpected encounter with Andy Cato of Groove Armada, who is involved in rewilding efforts on land Cooper has traditionally farmed. This situation underscores the evolving landscape of farming practices and the tensions that can arise. Despite his achievements, Cooper remains grounded, often downplaying his success and focusing on his ultimate goal of owning his own farm. He continues to navigate the complexities of modern farming while maintaining his authentic and relatable persona.